Greetings and salutations, Minecraft fans. Um, I've done this before. I had a YouTube channel dedicated to Minecraft a while back ago, and just didn't pick up, and I moved on to other things. I have something else that I do now. I am Voivode Maquette, the World of Darkness, um, I guess, influencer. It's such a fun thing to say. But today I'm going to go back to my roots a little bit as far as YouTube goes and pick up a little bit of Minecraft. Kind of want to hop on the bandwagon. And considering the fact that I'm calling this Our World Games, and I'm glad that y'all found me, we're going to go ahead and hop in. And we're going to create a new world. And it's going to be called Our World. Yeah, let's go the whole thing. Our World of Minecraft. We're going to do that. Now, in this world, I'm going to be teaching people how to play Minecraft. We're going to start at the beginning, and it's going to be just a regular survival world. We're going to go ahead and start with normal, because we don't need to show off. We don't need to try too hard. But I am going to change this. I am going to make the default large biomes. I like large biomes. And as far as the world seed goes, we're gonna call it exactly what this is. Our world of Minecraft. I have no idea what this is going to look like when it's done, but let's go ahead and hop in and see how this is going to go. All right, so we here are in a savannah, which it's not my favorite. We're next to a village, also not really my favorite thing, but we are. Next, some interesting stuff. We got another portal here, a ruined nether portal to be specific. We're on top of an oak tree, which is great because I prefer to start every world that I have beating an oak tree down. And you got to punch these things down. You can see that I keep subtitles on. That is more for my benefit of knowing whether or not things are coming from my left or my right, because it will actually specify things. So let's go ahead and just pop that down. Probably just take some time and let this break on its own. But we effectively spawned right here on this block. So this is not mandatory at all. It's just something that I like to do. I like to put my first build right where I spawned in. I don't plan on staying in this area because, again, not too much of a fan of savannas. Well, let's go ahead and see what we have. Let's see what the world has given us inside of this. This nether portal. Now, to move around in Minecraft, you got to push the WASD keys, WADS, WSDA, whatever you want to say, and it is A to the left, D to the right, S to the back, W to the front. You can also use, you can set it for arrows, but I prefer this because I'm left-handed. All right. So what do we get? Oh, we got a couple lodestones. That's nice. We're gonna use those later. We'll pick up these lighters. Why not? We'll just take everything. Ooh, Curse of Vanishing. Curse of Vanishing literally just means it's gonna disappear. It's not a big deal. You can't. I mean, it means if I die, it'll go away. Now, we are not on hardcore. That is the difference between hardcore and regular Minecraft, is that if you die in regular Minecraft, you will respawn. Typically wherever you've placed a bed. In hardcore, or if you don't have a bed, or if your bed's obstructed for some reason, you'll come right back here to spawn. Oh wow, there's a couple villages around. Interesting. We got neighbors. Um, and I'm hitting these with my click button. I'm gonna want some more of these oak trees soon, and also if you knock down grass, you can get seeds, which is great for growing wheat, which we will get to. There are multiple different types of trees in this game, and I don't think I'm gonna teach, but I'm not gonna teach overbearingly. I don't think. There's a lot of stuff that you guys are going to figure out. We're going to check out this whole world. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I have plenty of oak to play with. I like to plant them like this so they grow up together. It's easier to climb up and chop them down. And then we're going to go ahead and get our starter tool set ready going. Let's go ahead and put this down so that we don't have a bunch of junk in our inventory that we don't need, and we'll get on gold tools in a little while and why there's ups and downs. So right now what we're going to start with is this little thing. First off, let's walk through. This is the crafting bench. You click on it to make bigger things. If you don't click on that, you can only have a 4x4. If you click on this, you have a 9. 3x3. It's nice. Hi, chicken. That's a hot biome chicken. You'll find that there are variations of hot and cool weather animals. So this right here is our recipe book for our crafting. We're going to go ahead and this lets you see everything that you have access to and all the different things, and it's massively overwhelming and it's not needed. Let's go ahead and just go show craftable items. So this is just what I can make with what I have. And that's a lot right there. But we have other options. For instance, we are going to go ahead and make some sticks like that. And then these are building materials. They don't really need to be in our hotbar. This is what we need when we're playing like out in the open. I'm going to take a sword because it's dangerous to go alone. I'm going to take a wooden axe. I'm going to take a pickaxe. Hello, chicken. And I guess then we're going to need a shovel. We will need other things, but right now these are our big tools. We're going to start off simple with the most primitive of builds as far as housing goes. And we're going to just go ahead and grab some dirt where dirt can be grabbed. Now, I am going to wander away, but it's not going to be too hard to find where we need to be. Yeah. The reason I'm wandering away is because we are in normal Minecraft. There's a very there's a time limit. The sun, right there, you can see that it's slowly moving. You can see my cursor moving across it. That's east. If you press F3, it'll pop up and show you exactly what direction you're facing. So that's west, right there. North and south. That sun is going to be steadily moving west until it finally sets, and then all of the horrible things at night can come out and get us. Zombies and skeletons and creepers and endermen, and those are cows. They're not dangerous. We need a bed. And the best way of doing that is you can either bust into one of these houses and swipe a bed from a villager, which I'm just not really prone to do. I will go through all their chests, though. Ooh, yes. Bundles are amazing. I will take those. I'll even take that. I don't really care about the grass, but I do want the chest. The villagers don't really use them. That is really just here for us anyway. If you wanted to, you could actually go through this game without crafting anything and wander through and just try to loot and barter your way through the world, which is 100% a valid way to play. Not my particular way of playing. And this is the wonderful thing. A bundle will hold 64 items, which is a stack. That's how much you can hold in one of these little squares for most items. Not all, but most. But the but it lets you take a variety of things and put it in that small area. So if it's stuff that you're not going to get a lot of, and it's stuff that stacks, like the bread, it stacks. Saddles will not stack. You can put them inside these things and use them later. It's getting further into the afternoon, so the villagers are starting to gather. They have wonderful little noises. That is an iron golem. They are safe as long as you A, don't hit them, and B, don't hit a villager. If you hit a villager, the whole reason the iron golem is here is literally to attack. You can see I destroyed that without digging through it first, because anything that's inside of a chest when you break it will land on the floor. Oh, look, warm weather pigs. Oh, this is the one thing about savannas that I love. The armadillos. They're pretty much new. If they get spooked, let's I hate spooking them, but let's spook one. Rah! Oh, you're a brave little toaster, aren't you? Huh. Interesting. Okay, well these are brave. Usually they'll roll up into a little cube ball. It's kind of cute. Well, we might end up crashing at the villager's place tonight. Oh, a scoot. We're going to pick that up. This is an armadillo scoot. We'll just throw it in there. Armadillo scoots are used to make dog armor, and when we get a dog, we're going to want that. You could very well... Oh, baby villager. Cute little thing. You could very well loot all of the everything that you wanted to from the villagers. Hey, little guy, I'm going to take this chest. You're not going to use it. Oh, see, he's already going to bed. It's getting late. Yeah, it's getting dark. I think we're going to go ahead and earn our first achievement, which is Sweet Dreams. And there's the sheep. We're going to earn our first one basically by crashing at this guy's place. Hey, buddy. I'm sorry. Taking your bed. Now, I've never known why, but for some reason, whenever you sleep in a villager's bed, they gain experience, or at least they get experience bubbles above their head. It's kind of weird. Our options are to slaughter a sheep, which you can do pacifist runs, or you can shear them. I don't have what I need to shear. I'm also partial to a brown bed because you don't see them very often. I need food, and I need your wool, so I'm sorry. If you jump, it does extra damage, so get them quicker. If you don't jump, it's going to take a couple swipes, see? So I usually jump just to be nice. Now we have a whole new day that we can use. We've got some acacia saplings that we picked up. That's these little guys. So we can grow acacias. Ooh, another scoot. Taking that. We do need a good number of scoots to make dog armor. You can see the villagers have little farms around here, which are very cute. Most of this looks like it's all wheat. I don't need to steal wheat. As it is, we have enough bread here to last us a little while. You could take those hay bales. Hay bales are nice. You can break them down into wheat, and then after they are wheat, you can turn them into bread, or you can put them underneath a campfire and make it so that they are they make a campfire actually burn stronger, where you get smoke that goes up higher, which is cool. If I didn't notice these, if I had, I would have shown them to you. These little guys that are sparkling, these are firefly bushes. You can take those with you if you want to. And at night, a plume of fireflies will fly out. They do make some ambient noise, electric buzzing. I think I'll go ahead and take the sugar cane too for right now. Yeah, not really sure when we're going to use that, but I will. Also that. So let's go ahead and get some dirt, which I'm gonna peel off all the extra dirt that's not needed. Watch your footing. You will fall. It will suck. Those are magma blocks down there. They will burn you if you land on them without crouching, which is the shift button. Now the cool thing is, I can get out of there. If you're swimming, landing in water will take away any fall damage, first off. But when you're swimming, you can see little air bubbles come up over your food haunches at the bottom right. You see how it's pretty quickly going away. Well, as soon as you come up to the top, it comes back. If you swim here, like I said, I'm holding down crouch. Let me see if I can remember how. There we go. I'm holding down crouch. You can see I'm not drowning. I'm breathing from these air bubbles. And you can do that just by heading crouch. If you don't crouch, it burns you. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Okay. Gotta get back into my right point of view. I don't tend to go into different modes of view unless I'm recording, so. But anyway, hi, I'm Maquette. I love Minecraft. I've been playing it forever. I am not a veteran Minecrafter. I will point that out. There are people who have been playing a lot longer than I have. I fell in love with this game, which is funny because I hated it for years. I was not a fan of Minecraft. My children played it, and then I really felt the need to have more of a connection with my kids. So I ended up joining in just so they would have something to do with me, and something that we could all enjoy. And whenever we would play, my kids would run off and do things. I need a new shovel. There is another crafting bench. I can make another shovel. Is there a crafting bench in here? Yes. Okay. Looks like I'm getting a little hungry. I'm getting a little hungry because I got hurt, and hunger heals you. So there we go. So yeah, as we're collecting this dirt, I'll give you a little bit of a background on why. I got into Minecraft because my kids liked Minecraft. I wanted more to do with them. And this was something that they really, really enjoyed. And I realized that it was helping them out with things that they did not know, and I was just not good at teaching them, such as mathematics and stuff. My kids learned how to do simple math and even up to multiplication and division thanks to this game. I was never very good at math. I've gotten better at it, actually, since I started playing this. And I have found that it's a very great educational tool, which is why I've taken it upon myself, and again, this is not the first time that I've attempted to do something like this, but to try to help parents. Almost 2 stacks, that's probably about enough of what we need. Try to help parents not only bond with their kids, but also have fun while doing it. And this game is fun. This game has a lot of potential for being a good time for all. There's our stuff. That's our crafting bench right over there. And it looks like one of our trees is growing in. We are going to live here. Let's see what our best view is. All right. Truthfully, this mound of dirt right here could probably be cut down. Or we might actually just build here. Because what we're going to build first is not going to be that impressive or big. In fact, that's another thing, is you will find lots of people who go, all right, starting a new world. This is going to be fun. We're going to build a simple starter house. And then 5 minutes later in the video, there's this huge mansion that is going to put everyone to shame. Now, I can build. I love building. I love I love the architecture in this game. Either building in just standard Minecraft style, or even or just like building the most amazing things. I've seen the Taj Mahal in Minecraft. It's pretty great. It's pretty incredible what these people can do. Um, but we're gonna go ahead and take it from the ground up. Like I said, we're starting with our wooden tools. Most people make a wooden pickaxe and then throw everything else out until they get the tools they need to make something stronger. And if you're a parent, your kids probably do that too, because you really don't get much out of a wooden pickaxe. So the first thing that we're going to do is a simple dirt hut. So all this stuff we really don't need at the moment. Truthfully, all we need, I'm going to keep our food on us just in case, but all we really need are those 2 stacks, and a stack is 64. But this quantity of dirt that we're holding, that's all going to break on its own over time, or this one's going to grow and stop it. And we kind of want more saplings, so I'm just going to help this along. Okay, so we got some sticks and some saplings. We got 4 saplings total out of that. I'm going to go ahead and replant those now. And you'll notice that we'll get more and more saplings as we go. But this is going to be a temporary place to live. We'll probably build this. I'm going to go ahead and be safe. I'm going to go ahead and take our 3 wool, a little bit of wood, and I'm going to go ahead and build ourselves a bed. Just like that. Rest of that can go inside. And if for some reason we don't get finished, which I'm taking my time, we might not. We do have a bed there. We can sleep away the night before any baddies come out. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and make sure we have a nice door. Just like that. Let's go ahead and make the door off to the side. We'll go ahead and make a window like that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think a 5 by 5 is probably going to be good for us. That'll give us 3 by 3 on the inside. We really don't want to be comfortable here too long. You know what? Let's do by 5 by 5 on the inside. We'll do 7 by 7 on the outside. All right, and now let's just defy gravity. We're gonna do that, and oh, we're gonna get this just in time. Hopefully before anything spawns. Let's see. All right. So we'll go ahead and take our bed. And we'll put that right in here. Pick up that block we dropped. And sweet dreams. Here we are. And it's the next morning. We get to sleep through the night. Let's go ahead and pick up this. Like that. I like to put that right next to the bed as like a little nightstand. And then let's go ahead and break this. Alright, now that we have a relatively safe place to be, I'm going to go ahead and make a double chest out of that. And you can stack those. If you go any further, that's a solid block, it won't open. Give you a hint. So like these are not solid blocks. That opens. That opens. This solid block does not open. So we'll go ahead and take that down. And just do that. So let's see. What do we got? Let's get rid of everything that's in our inventory first off. In our bundle, we have some meat, specifically raw mutton. It will not go bad. We have 6 saplings, which we're not going to plant or anything like that. We have some sugar cane, some scoots, some gold nuggets, and another bundle, which these are going to be very important to us. We have some fire charges that we can use to set fire. That is a one-time use item. We have some glistening melon slices. We cannot eat these. These are alchemy components, which we will get to much later. Some flint. This is flint and steel. Flint and steel is a very popular meme right now. Thank you, Jack Black. but this is how you can create fire. It's effectively just a lighter. Lodestones will help us find our way to other places that are going to be important to us later. So we're going to hold on to those. We don't have a horse or anything. We could put that on a pig. It's kind of pointless, but it's possible. I'm going to go ahead and put this away for right now. Um, I think what we're going to do is build a little bit of a farm just to get ourselves settlized. Did I say settlized? Settled for food. So last of the items that we need as far as wooden tools go is going to be our hoe. You can also make a spear. They don't do very much unless you have a horse, and we don't have a horse, so I'm not going to do that at the moment. I think what I'm going to do is make a cruddy little farm, and then I'm going to go explore that village over there. So right now, we've got a little bit more than half a stack of seeds, and our options for these seeds are we can either plant them directly into the ground, where they are going to take forever to grow, or we can plant them by the water. The water will keep the land moist, and I can actually give you guys a good display on that one. Let me knock down this grass, maybe get a few more seeds. And I'm going to turn this little inlet here into an area where we're going to have our first unorganized farm. All right, back at the farm. So there's already some sugarcane growing over here. This is the thing. Sugarcane does not need to grow on sand. A lot of people think that it does for some reason. It does not. But it does have to grow right next to the water. You can actually grab it and it will break, and then you can plant it right back down and it will continue to grow. So this is going to be our little source of sugarcane. I'm not even sure if we're going to need it. We might make some pumpkin pie. Primarily, this is good for use of making paper, which is important for enchanting and a few other things that we're just not even ready for. So we're going to let that be because we're probably going to stretch that all the way down. I want to show you what I was talking about here. This hoe will not break if you use it to cut anything down like this. This is fine as long as it's vegetation. It's not gonna hurt it. But if you right click on the ground, it will do that. But you see how it did not last very long at all? That's just regular dirt now. The grass will grow back over it in a second. But if you do that, there's a thing called a tick, which is effectively a Minecraft second. Every time a tick goes by, a Minecraft second, it has a chance of updating this block, which will turn it dry again. So it's going to do the same thing that it did there. I don't want to sit here and watch grass grow. So we're going to go ahead and go. You guys saw it do the thing. We'll turn around and watch. It'll be gone. But water next to it will actually end up expanding its ability to stay moist for 4 blocks. I like to go in a diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Oh, see? It did it. But here you go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And look. All this land is usable. 2, 3, 4. Look at that. We have a nice little plot of land here. My favorite thing to do is to put a hole in the ground and do 4 in all directions and just make a big plot. It is very helpful. We have 49 seeds. We'll see how far that goes. But it will make the grass grow quicker. If you leave a space like that, it will also, again, grow quicker. If you put a different crop in between it, like wheat and carrots or potatoes, and alternate, it will grow quicker. So I'm going to go ahead and just destroy this this hoe. There we go, broke it. And I'm going to utilize this to try to get a nice efficient garden going. You can just haphazardly plant. I just don't want to be here very long because I'm not a huge fan of the of the savannah. So we're gonna try to get some stuff going. I'm gonna go ahead and checkerboard this this wheat And again, that is as long as there's like, as long as it's touching another moist tile, basically, it will do its thing. Which it looks like I don't have enough room anyway, but so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw some down. But you'll see how the ones that have more space in between them do tend to grow quicker. Oh no, I still have extra seeds. I could plant them, make another hoe and plant them, which I'll probably do, or I could raise chickens. I'm just not... Ooh, hole. Yay. We're going to check that out in a second. I'm not a huge fan. I don't want to do animal breeding just yet, basically. I don't want to do all that until I'm just ready. So let's go ahead and get rid of these. The farm is going to give you seeds and food, so you can always replant. 3, and we'll just go with that for right now. I want to check out that village. The sun is going down, but there's also a hole. And Minecraft caves tend to lead to adventure. I don't really see much here, but this is a good place for us to be able to test some Minecraft physics and also get some supplies. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to gather some stone here while we're waiting for this to set. We'll sleep, and then we'll check out that other village in the morning. So let's go ahead and just build off here. And I think what I want to do... Ooh, new advancement, Stone Age, yeah. I think what I'm going to do is just collect stone, maybe in a slight downward fashion so that we can find better and better materials as we go. Because the deeper you go, the more interesting stuff you're going to find. The thing is, if you make it too dark... Oh, see, there's a different type of stone. That is andesite right there. You can see it's a slightly different texture. And that's good for building. I'm all paranoid because it's going to get dark soon. And I don't want to fight. Let's see. Ooh, we found hidden water. That is a complication. We'll see how bad it is. Oh wow, this just keeps going. I see some granite. Alright, well. Looks like this little cavelet isn't going to be as fun as I thought it was, but it did give us some... it did give us opportunity to upgrade our tools. So, oh yeah, I forgot we were going to get that too, but they're not all done growing. If you find that your saplings aren't growing, just make sure that they are exposed to open air by at least 1 block directly above them. And that should grow in. Oh, here comes the moon. That's very pretty. It's just a cube. And it's, there are different moon phases, but let's get to bed before the monsters get up. Yeah, okay, before we move on to adventuring, if you press L, this is going to open up your advancement log. And it shows you the different advancements that you've made in different categories. So in Minecraft in general, we've made Minecraft, heart and story of the game. That's basically I'm playing. That's it. Then there is the Stone Age, mine stone with a wooden pickaxe. Get an upgrade is what's next. You can see the ones that are orange are the ones that are filled in. Getting an upgrade is getting a better pickaxe made out of stone. And then acquiring hardware, it's smelting an iron ingot. Then there is also the adventuring, which, again, it just gives you that first one. And there's a lot of options, and this just keeps on going. The only really one we've made so far is Sweet Dreams, I think. We'll check back in on this as we go, because you can see there's a lot of them. And then husbandry, we have a seedy place. We've planted some seeds. And we will continue going through this as time goes by. You could ignore that completely if you wanted to. I like to check in on it every once in a while. Let me see how that tree's doing. Oh, we got 2 trees that haven't grown in. Let's expose the air. That is always a risk, too. The tree could grow while you're standing there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this out and get a few more sticks. Actually, do we have... sticks? No. So we'll get some more sticks. It's probably more than we're going to need, but we're going to use them over time. And I'm going to just upgrade my stone sword, my axe, my pickaxe, better pickaxe, getting an upgrade. I'm going to get a stone shovel. And I'm going to go ahead and take a stone hoe now, too. And I'm just going to use my wooden ones until they're all gone. And we'll be back to see our house in just a little bit. Oh, I did want to grab these. In fact, we don't really need any of this. So we'll just do that. And this is just in case we run into anything that is going to help us out. You will find that there's an entire economy system in Minecraft, where it is emeralds are the primary currency. Once I hit water here, it'll tell me I can make a boat if it hasn't already. Oh, yep. I guess when we were over there farming, I probably hit water or something like that. But this is a short swim, and those squids that are in the water are not going to hurt us. They're completely peaceful. Even though those mouths at the bottom of them really doesn't make it look like that. I don't really feel like stealing from the villagers, but that's a cartography table for map work. We'll get into that later. Yay, we are on Bundle City. Yes, thank you. Take the paper and everything. This is great. Anything that's in a chest, you might as well take. The villagers will not use it. They are not programmed to do so. They are not programmed to be aggressive when you do so. We go ahead and use the hoe to collect these. Yes, it is damaging the hoe, but it's the best way to collect it. Not to mention, we do have a stone hoe. Let's see. Little armadillo over there. I love them. I just think they're so cute. Baby animals are adorable. I have not seen a baby armadillo yet. Oh, I need to see a baby armadillo. Okay. Probably gonna grab these watermelons too. Oop, broke that. Okay. I think watermelon. Yeah, it's a little bit much. Let me see the axe. Yeah, it's a very small difference, but I'm going to take the watermelons too. These you can eat. Let's see. It's another villager house. Hello? Or is this the villager house I already took from? Yeah, I already took these. Okay. Okay, I'm just getting lost. That's all. Just a bit. Not everyone who wanders is lost, but I am. Okay, so what do we got here? We got some sheep, some more sugarcane. I'm not going to worry about taking those. That grows really quickly. There's another house. Ooh. Our first bit of money. Awesome. And a gift from the Minecraft gods, a bucket. This is going to be one of the most important tools in your inventory. Do not forget that. Can you, do buckets stack? Yes, they do. Okay. Usually wouldn't worry about the seeds, but I want the chest and I just don't want to leave a mess. Now, anything you leave on the ground will, in fact, despawn after a few minutes. We can make one of these. I don't really want to steal jobs from the villagers. They might come in handy they might come in handy later. Ooh, more. I am loving how many of these houses have bundles. Like, seriously. The only thing in here I really don't want to keep is this grass. Okay, those don't stack. I don't think I've ever had this many bundles in a game of Minecraft, especially not this early. Leather workers. Alright, we got our first piece of armor. That's awesome. You can see the hearts underneath. If we put that on, right here, see that we got little armor insignias now. Oh, this village is a lot bigger than I thought it was. And I'm still stealing your wheat. The stone hoe goes through this stuff like crazy. Hi, buddy. And again, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. As long as you're not hurting the villagers themselves. Hi, buddy. What do you got? See, he sells with, like, we have 3. I could buy an axe, but I'm not really in a hurry to get to iron tools at the moment. This guy, he sells armor. He will buy coal from us, so that's good to know. That's what makes him an armorer, by the way. If we take that away, he will cease to be an armorer, and he'll become an unemployed villager. Every once in a while, you'll find little villagers running around in green clothes, too. Those are nitwits. Those are villagers who are unable to attain a job for some reason. I think it's supposed to be the concept of the village idiot. More leather worshippers. More leather workers. Oh, and not only are we getting clothes out of this one and more food, we got almost a full set of armor. Yeah, buddy. Okay, cool. All we're missing is a pair of leather shoes. You can see the armor covers up your skin, though. That is the downside. But you do gain health from it. And that will help you with fall damage. That'll help you with pretty much anything. Let's see. What else do we got here? That's a nice house up there. I'm always confused by the design of the farms in savannas. Those are melon seeds there. I don't know. They're just always a mess. Like, it's not in a block. It's just the water is just flowing. What do we got? Oh, this is a mason. That's a masonry block. That'll let you cut through stone and stuff. Ooh, 2 smooth stone. We'll take that. That is nice. That is nice. And every time you pick up a new material, it does add to your recipe book. That right there is a composter. I don't really need these melon seeds, so I can show you exactly what those are for. Do that. In fact, you do that enough. Do I have enough? I don't have enough. I don't want to... I could just wipe their crops. Not trying to. I just want to show you what it does. Wow, seeds are worth nothing. We're doing this. This is what's happened. There, you see how it fills? Like that. There we go. That means it's ready. Pop it. And I just got bone meal. And that will help to do that. It'll make things grow. If you put it on plants that are planted, it'll speed up the growth too. It's actually kind of cool. And this is a blacksmith table, which will help us later on. And we are getting really, really close tonight. Might be a good idea to just crash here for the evening. Do we have any pumpkins? I think this is our first bit of pumpkins. I'm going to grab these. I guess we'll take the risk. Yeah, this is our first pumpkins. Pumpkins are great as a light source. You can make jack-o'-lanterns out of them, which are slightly better than torches. Or you can make golems and snowmen out of them. So those big iron golems over there who protect the city, they'll actually... There's one. They'll actually attack anything that's messing with the villagers, skeletons and everything included. Hot weather pigs. Hi, guy. There are lots of different... There's several colors of pig. Cows, chickens, all that stuff. Sorry if I'm rambling. I can promise you after I get into the swing of things again, you'll probably have less commentary. Ooh, skeletons. We don't want to start a fight with those guys, and just being here starts a fight with those guys. Stay away from the skeletons. They have a bow. They have good range. If they notice you, they will attack you. That zombie's already noticed me. They have a better I guess here's a good chance to show you what happens when the sun comes up. If you don't already know. Let's run. Get into bed. Not even worried about a door. Let's just get the sun up. All right, here we go. Skeleton hurts. You can hear it. There, see? When the sun comes up, they burn. Now that also means they can catch you on fire, so be careful. There we go. And we got another advancement, Monster Hunter. Now he's not burning because he's slightly under some leaves. We can try to take him out. I don't have really any protection. Well, I'm wearing armor. It's garbage armor. Oh, there's two of them. Yep, there, he saw me. See? Their accuracy is actually pretty good, too. There we go. Bones. No, no. And as long as you keep moving to the side, they won't be able to hit you. Bones are great. You can turn them into bone meal. You can take bone meal and turn that into bone blocks, and it's actually a really nice building block. You unfortunately can't pick up arrows. However, if you break them, if you break the block, you can make it fall. And there is the most iconic enemy of Minecraft right there. The accidental creation of the creator of Minecraft. That is a creeper. Now, legend has it that that was supposed to be a pig, but he got the dimensions wrong, liked the way that it looked, made it green, made it so that it walks without making a sound, and put TNT inside of it. Come on, buddy. Come get me. Now, if you back off, run at it, hit it, back off. Run at it, hit it, back off. Gunpowder. You can make rockets out of that. It's actually a fairly good thing to have. All right. Well, here we are, back at our house. Let's check out our loot. All right. So what do we get? We got some torches, which is great. Some emeralds. That bucket is going to be great. Another chest. Did we really only get one? Oh, wait, no. We got 7 chests out of the whole things. I'm really, really excited about the fact that we have 6 different... I'm really excited that we have 7! Oh, God. We have 7 bundles. That is amazing. We can actually color code those. If we can find some flowers, which, again, the savanna, it's dry, it doesn't rain. It's going to be a little bit difficult. And I chose large biomes, so unless we're lucky to be in on the side of the biome, we're just kind of stuck in dry land for a while. Oh, wait, no. I do see a lush forest over there. That's not the name of the biome. Oh, there's a red. I guess we can... You know what? I do have some things I'd like to do. You know what? I have goals. I have goals now. Let's complete our outfit. We've got some leather. We have some leather here. I'm going to go ahead and say let's go ahead and do that. We have 2. We need 2 pieces of we need 2 pieces of leather. Which we can probably get from 1 cow. So we're going to go do a little butchery. And I'd like to find some things. I'd like to get some black dye, some blue dye, and then I'm really not sure... Sorry, buddy. Oh, just meat there. There we go. 4. Okay, cool. We don't need to get any more cows. Let's see. Oh, yay! That is great. That's good. Oh, that's great. We're going to take him. We are going to take this guy. Can we... Let's see. Do you like me? No, he kicked me off. Do you like me? Come on. Come on. No. Do you like me? Come on. Oh, he is stubborn. You're a stereotype. Now, you just got to keep trying. You can feed them. You can feed them apples or you can feed them hay. I don't have any hay on me. Oh, yeah, I do. Got this. I think you can feed them hay. Let's give it a shot. There. Do you like me now? Are we friends? Yes! Best friends forever. Awesome. The reason I like these guys, and this is kind of an advanced Minecraft tip, but check this out. First off, saddle. Come here, buddy. Once you get a saddle on him, you can ride him. Ooh, he's fast. And you can see my experience bar turns to his ability to jump. Like that. All right, cool. So we have that, and the fact that he's a donkey allows us to do this. Saddlebags. Sweet. So now we have just we've just given ourselves several more inventory slots. 15 more inventory slots. There is a turtle. Hey, turtle. All right. We cannot take the donkey over there, so I'm going to put him at home. Maybe make him a little pen. All right. So let's go ahead and let this little guy sit. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to do the first thing. Who wants to name the donkey? First name in the comments. As long as it's family friendly, will be the name of the donkey. All right, so let's go ahead and grab a little bit of acacia wood. Oh, I'm excited. We got like I don't even have a community yet because I haven't even made the... Don't run anywhere. I haven't even made the... I haven't even made the channel yet, and I already have like something for the community to do. That's so fun. Okay, we're gonna need that. We are gonna need to organize this stuff really bad, which I will not put you guys through the annoyance of that. We will need a gate so that we can get in and out. And 3 is not enough. 3 is not enough. Let's grab a little bit of this, make some more sticks. You can make sticks of pretty much any wood. I don't want to chop down another acacia tree if I don't have to. 15 should be fine. Oh. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put 1 there, that. And we'll give him this whole thing as a paddock. We might have to chop down a little bit more. Oh, no, we have an extra. Sweet. I mean, if that's the case, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put it right there, just so we can put a... Oh, we have a torch! Oh, man, our house is actually starting to come along. Right here, and let's I don't want to cut down another one. Anyway, we're going to do that. Help keep monsters away. We'll go ahead and put this one in here. If you crouch and click on it, it'll actually go right in the center. Hey, buddy, come here. You. Right there. Jump over that wall. There we go. There we go. Oh my god, I did not expect to get a donkey today. I've been playing for almost an hour, which is not bad. I don't want the video to be too long. Yay. The reason I said yay is because I want to make one more set of those fences, because I want to make some stuff. First off, I guess let's get an acacia door. We'll do that for safety. I'm going to have to chop down another one. One more day sleep. Whatever. Okay, so I don't want to chop down another acacia, but I need like one more thing. Is there anything I can chop down without making a floating tree? I really can't stand floating trees. This one works. Bing. Thank you. That should be enough. And then we're going to go on a search for dye. Yes. Okay, cool. I wanted to make a little bit more of that because I really wanted this to happen. Pop. There we go. Now nothing can jump through our window because there are a couple mobs that are small and can. Let's go ahead and put that away. We'll keep the bucket on us. We'll keep that. These, we'll just load these up in the other bag. Do that just in case. Keep the bucket on us. Keep that on us. We're gonna go ahead and make another thing of shoe. We're gonna make shoes. There. Now we're fully armored. And I think the rest of this stuff is not anything we really need to keep on us for the most part. Okay, cool. The bucket here can be used for several things, and I want to keep water on us just in case. Let's get a boat. Oh my gosh, I am all over the damn place. We can make boats out of pretty much all the wood. So let's just go ahead and... We don't really need logs right now. Make a boat. I know. You can actually put a chest in a boat too to help you get around. I can't wait until you have a name. All right, we could catch a fish in that bucket. Oh, make sure we keep an eye on our hunger also. Oh, we do need to get a. We need to get black dye, and you get that from squid ink. So sorry, buddy. I know you're peaceful, but not many places to get black from. Okay, so we got ink sacks, which we'll just put in there at the moment. And let's see, we need black, which we got, red, which we got, blue. I wonder if there's is that a desert or just a beach? I think that's just a beach. If we could find a cactus, we could have green. Brown would be redundant, but we'd also need a jungle for that. White, gray. Gray's not bad. Gray's probably a good color for what I'm thinking. All right. This is a good opportunity for us. We're going to go ahead and park right here. Leave the boat here. It's not going to go anywhere. Ooh, this is foliage. We can burn that. Purple. We could have some pink. We should probably pick up at least... I don't want any wood from this, but I do want to pick up a couple saplings. Thinking 4. It's always safe to take at least 4 saplings. There are a couple of trees where you might want to consider more than 4. Dark oak, unlike regular oak, takes... There we go, 4. That's never going to grow back, so that's just going to be ugly forever. Dark oak takes 4 to grow a tree at all. See, there's a regular pig. That's a temperate pig. That's what pigs all used to look like in Minecraft. Little walking pieces of bacon. Do we want that? Lilac. I mean, I guess. Not really. I will want that. I just don't want it now. Oh, too bad we didn't bring any bones. We could tame these wolves. Don't hit a wolf. If you hit a wolf, all wolves will attack you. Like, it'll do a radius thing. They'll all come after you. More red. I need blue. Blue. So we were lucky. Those are regular chickens over there. We were lucky enough to spawn in right on the edge. Oh, there's flowers. And lava, because I see fire. And some horses. We could get a horse. I love the fact that we have a donkey, though. You can have both. It's going to be a pain to move. Plus, there are quality of horses. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a blue. You know what? We could do a purple. I wouldn't mind purple. Let's go ahead and grab one more red. I'm not big on orange. And if we can find one more blue. There it is. There's a blue. We can head home, and I will have my... you know what? We're going to scoop that up. I know that makes no sense whatsoever. We could also go into the nether there. Oh, there's blue. The nether is another dimension. It is, it's hell. It's just straight on. It's a hell dimension. It's dangerous. It's lava everywhere. It is just classical, what we would consider hell. But it does have resources that we need. So keep that in mind. All right, do we have everything that we need? We've got red, blue. Where is it? There it is. I'm trying to keep things organized, and I'm just making a mess. Oh, there's a baby lamb. Look at the baby sheep. Hanging out, buddy. Look at you. Can you see your cute little face? Little bug-eyed face. Hey. Ah. Alright. They just recently made animals, like the baby animals, cuter. They used to just look like miniature versions of the adults, but with like full-size adult heads. Okay, so we got everything that we need for what I wanted to accomplish. Let's head on back home. Home sweet home. Alright, now we are safe inside of our house. And we can do what I wanted to do, which is to take this and turn it into red dye. And I want a... See, you can do the bundle. I want a red shirt. That's what I want. Red shirt. And I want a nice pair of blue jeans. Blue jeans. I like my shoes to be black. And then we could do that, but I think what we're going to do is our first mixed color. Oh, yeah, we got to mix those. We're going to break those down first. Now, I came all the way back to do this, and I didn't have to. I could have just done this. I'm doing it in my inventory right now. There we go. We're nice and colorful. Red, blue, purple, black. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, go ahead and do that. And you know what? We have one more thing that we can do today, and that is finish off making this the perfect cozy home. Because Minecraft houses are not done until the furnace is sitting next to the crafting bench. So, here I am in my brand new dyed armor. I had no idea this was going to happen. I'm not a big fan of the savanna biomes, but like, look what we've accomplished today. We have a nice little house that's safe from most entities. I think the one thing that would actually cause us the most problem here, donkey outside screaming. I think the thing that would cause us the most trouble here is if Enderman, one of the big scary mobs in Minecraft. They're actually pretty passive unless you look them in the eye. Don't look the Enderman in the eye. But that is pretty much where we're going to stop tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed this little like beginning of this. I'm hopping on the bandwagon. This is our forever home, I think. We're gonna do stuff with this world. It's gonna be great. So I think we're gonna go ahead and sleep, and that is where we are going to leave off this first episode to this brand new Minecraft series. I'm super excited to be doing this. I hope you guys are too. If you're learning, welcome. If you're just here to hang out, welcome. If you're putting me on in the background to sleep, welcome. Happy to have you all here. But I'm Maquette, and thank you for joining me in my new world. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget, name the donkey. Let's get to bed.